I remember watching a video where someone had stated that God typically appears to those who believe in him the most. And I honestly had to disagree. Who are we to say who God wants to appear to and why he chooses to appear to somebody else and not to you? I wanted to share with you guys that as I continue to read the Bible, I have realized that God typically appears to the people in the Word who had the least faith, but who had the strongest capacity for obedience. Hear me out. In the Bible, we constantly see where God has instructed someone to do something and they are struggling to believe that God is capable of walking them through that task, that they are able on their own strength of even finishing what God has asked them to complete or go towards something God has asked them to do. And the reason why is because they're thinking from their carnal mind, which is what we as humans do, right? But the interesting thing about that is that God in the Bible appeared to the people who had the least faith. If you think about how God appeared to Moses with the burning bush, Moses was running and fleeing from being killed. And Moses didn't know who he really was in his identity. He was lost. He was just really just out there by himself in the wilderness, and God appeared as a burning bush to Moses and gave him instructions. He gave him instructions to lead the people out of Israel. And he, instead of saying, "Wow, God, you're so amazing. I believe in you now that I see you," he said, I'm not really a great speaker. God typically appears to those who struggle to believe in him. And when he appears, that is the evidence that what he says, what he does, what he is, and who he is true. And so the next time someone might try to make you feel bad because you've not had a supernatural encounter with God, or you don't dream dreams or have visions, or you don't know how to speak in tongues, or you're not some profound prophet, remind them that most of the time God appeared to those who struggled with faith, and that everyone has a direct relationship with God and no one is more special than the other. So if you've never encountered God physically, you've never heard his voice, you have never had a burning bush appear before you, it doesn't mean that God is not actively and proactively speaking to you through his word. His word is the loudest and most confirming voice that you can ever hear.